No, I'm
Yeah,
excited to hear about it.
yeah. So I'll explain what I have, and then I'd like to know what you do as marketing. So basically, like the tech that my engineer is developing is called the Obelisk Network. Um, it's a 30-foot tower. It's going to use white space technology, which is basically the original frequency of televisions, like the bunny ears, like the bunny ears that was used for TV.
Yeah.
Uh, these the this frequency scientists have discovered can be used to like carry like massive Wi-Fi signals, like almost what's called super Wi-Fi, and it could carry the signal for 10 kilometers.
This is like some Nikola Tesla stuff right
Yeah,
here.
it can carry the signal for 10 kilometers, and like I said, it's a signal that already exists. It's not like it's not we're not inventing new
Massive
things.
technology.
Yeah, it's not a new frequency. It's like the frequency just hasn't been utilized for
For
internet.
this purpose.
Yeah, for internet. So like I
That's
said,
crazy.
the TV bunny ears can carry an internet signal for 10 kilometers up to 700 megabits a second, which is according to like
That's pretty quick.
like the FCC like standard internet signal is 25 megabits,
I was
and
gonna say that's impressively fast.
yeah, it's really fast. So
How far are 20 kilometers?
10 kilometers is we should probably let me break that down to the miles. Let's just
Like
do,
4 miles, maybe.
yeah, probably something like that. Kilometers to miles. It's like point 0.6. So we do 10.
6 miles.
Yeah, it's like 6 miles. 6 miles, yeah.
That's great. So that'd cover a whole town.
No, exactly. So I can show you the feasibility study. So like we did one, like this is like one city that we did for Massachusetts, and I'm actually about to go through the file. Remember, Daryl, I told you I was going through all the papers. Here's the file
Yeah.
for this city, like of that city. Like here's like the file of all the paperwork that Dave did to like close the city, to like and did the work as far as like mapping it out.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
it's nuts. Yeah, so like that. This is like an example of the business model. So like this city, this small town in Massachusetts has been trying to have high speed internet for 15 years, and they have like there's a lot of government programs called like the USDA that fund the deployment of these uh, these programs, but they've failed like a bunch of different times because there hasn't been a technology to solve their problem, because they have like a lot of tall trees, and there's a lot of topographical differences and like mountain range and such. So before the implementation of white space technology, it had to be point to point access, meaning for the signal to work functionally, it would have to like the towers have to see each other literally. But with this, with white space, they don't need to see each other. It can go around hills, through trees, through concrete walls. So, like for example, we made this study. 35 towers covers their entire city in like a Wi-Fi zone. So like they're walking down the street, they're driving in the car, and they have Wi-Fi, they have internet, like they would if they were sitting in their house.
That's great. So just, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what we're working on, and I'm trying to raise 800K.
How, how's it feel? Is it affected by weather? Like satellite dishes out here?
Weather, nah, man. I mean, it's pretty much. Dave has done a lot of testing as far as like dropping them out of helicopters, putting them underwater. Like they work like 3 feet in the water. They're designed to, like, we have a model. Let me go here. We have a model that's like designed to be like a first responding unit, like for hurricanes. So as far as like weather, it shouldn't be a problem.
And so
Like
as far
here,
as like
yeah, like
where is the Wi-Fi originating from? Where is it
so
at?
so so yeah. So the Wi-Fi can originate from either a satellite signal or a fiber connection. That's right, Dave.
Or any connection.
Any connection.
Okay,
So
so this is just. Oh, I
It's
gotta
just
like.
like it's supposed to kind of like a router almost.
yeah, exactly. It's literally like a giant router. It's a giant
That's
router.
a good analogy.
It's a commercialized router. So all it needs is like we need one source of internet. Either it comes from a satellite, so we have like one satellite beaming it down to like one tower, and then it repeats to all the other ones, just like a radio. It's like a radio. That's a great way to explain it. is radio network.
The radio network for internet.
Yeah, and that's what we call it, the Obelisk network.
So is there,
Yeah.
so there benefits from like what's the difference then from just having it, like just like AT&T internet or something from a satellite?
So
Is this like an area that can't have access?
so here's the thing. So for example, like AT&T, the reason why 34 million people in the United States at this moment don't have high-speed internet is because it's too expensive for AT&T and Verizon to go in there, because they need, first of all, they need direct power lines. They're not solar powered. They're towers. So like you see here, like all the blue is where people don't have internet in the United States right now. Like,
I realized I left my binder. I need to be taking notes. I'll be right back. No, never mind.
no worries. But as far as like AT&T, so if we have this one graphic here, we're 75% cheaper than the competition because we're not laying down these fiber lines. Like we don't have to dig up any dirt. We don't, like our tower is all you need is a 3x3 foot plot of land that you dig out, and you can have a contractor that can install a flagpole, put it in.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's why, and it's cheaper. So AT&T, like those are all of those companies are gonna end up. We're either gonna like pick which one to work with, or we're gonna work with all of them. Put them in. Like we have the power to do a lot of stuff, but we have to get on. We have to get online first.
Yeah,
Like we're not their competition. We're not even their competition because we're providing them a service so they can better service their customers.
oh, absolutely. 'Cause
Yeah.
you guys have the infrastructure.
Yeah, we can help their cell towers, exactly. So basically, I know David has spoken with the three big providers as far as like AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon, and basically he wants to do like a bidding war, make one of them pay him the most.
I was just thinking about
Yeah.
I was